Boom. Yeah, new intro video. Yeah, you can't see it because
I'm looking like whatever.
Yeah, where is it? So my mouse is charging, otherwise it would be on that screen over there.
Your mouse is charging?
Yeah, you know the Apple mouses.
I look rough, boy.
You want to? I can. Hold up one sec. See if I can reach. Oh, sorry. You see that? Yeah. There you go. Welcome back, man. It's always cool and chilling with you.
Yeah, we have great conversations.
Yeah. I'll make sure I hear you. Can you say something again?
Mic check. One, two.
Get a little closer.
Mic check. Mic check.
There we go.
Mic check.
I was going to turn you up a little bit so you don't have to be super close.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, there we go. Man.
We're in this Steve with the Fro.
Yeah, dude. So, man, we were just chilling. We were watching that Spider-Man anime thing. That was cool for a second. Man, we get caught up in just watching TV.
Well, I asked the question, what's the greatest Spider-Man movie? And I don't know. That could be thrown into discussion.
I like the first Tobey Maguire movie, man.
I don't know, man. That's a great one.
I don't know if it's the best one, but it's the one that I grew up with. I remember seeing that one in theaters when I was, a teen. It was cool.
They did a great job just involving so many different communities and cultures. It was just like, man, this is a great story. It's like everybody has to like this. I don't care where you're from. You got to like this movie, dude. Like,
it was the OG for a reason, yeah. It was a good movie, man. I liked all of the Spider-Mans. Like the Garfield ones in the middle, not so much. I found he was kind of awkward, He was more of a teenager than the rest of the guys who were like, real ass adults pretending to be a teenager. Where the Garfield kid was like,
actual kid.
I'm actually a kid. I don't know how to communicate with people. I'm gonna not really give people good eye contact.
Real awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, man, what's up with you, man? What you got going on? What's been new, man?
Not much, man. Just repositioning. I'm going to stop shooting weddings and start, doing other things. So
you was telling me about that. So is that like a final decision, or is that something you're molding over?
Yeah. I'm not going to be taking on any weddings and shooting on Saturdays anymore. I'm done with it.
You want your weekends back?
Yeah. I'm going to try to do a little bit more Jew stuff.
So we need an elaboration for all the non-Jews out there. What is more Jew stuff?
It's like, once a week you just do the Amish thing,
Disconnect completely.
Yeah, you don't have, cell phones, television, computers, TV. You're just kind of just sitting there like, fuck my life.
It's kind of to unplug sometimes, though. It's like going camping.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it definitely helps with the dopamine because it finally gives it a chance to refresh, man. I'm just in front of screens all week, so not having any screens for like a whole day really changes it.
What does Aaron Rodgers use when he goes on his dark hole retreats? What is it, the ayahuasca, something like that? Get you some of that, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, ayahuasca. Now I don't even know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm probably butchering it for sure, but we all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The nature retreat and the
psychedelics.
Finding yourself.
I'm just curious. My thing is like certain things you partake in, you don't have any control. You just along for the trip. That's the part that gets me. Is it's like, man, there's no coming down. It's like you can't force the cold shower or somebody can blow your high or something. With this, it's just like you gotta ride it out. You gotta ride it out until it says it's done with you.
Yeah, that
2 days
man,
later.
those hallucinogens, once they're in there, and there's no going back. Yeah,
it's got to circulate.
Yeah. You can kind of shake the weed off if you need to.
You see what I'm saying? You can shake the weed off. You can unintentionally blow your high.
Yeah.
With that, you're not unintentionally blowing that.
There's nothing you can do. There's no
intentionally you aren't. You could try, and it's going to make it worse.
I think they do have something that will calm you down if you've gone too far.
Like what is the remedy? Like what is it?
I
Coffee?
think it's just a drug
Caffeine?
that clears out
Counter?
probably the receptor,
Oh, interesting.
you know. But I don't know. Oh, it was ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna come around eventually.
So what did you think of my new haircut, man?
So we talked about the painter, the
Yeah, the Bob
PBS
Ross.
guy. Yeah, the Bob Ross. So that's what it gives. It gives Bob Ross. But it does complement the beard.
That's what I'm saying. It goes with the beard.
It goes to the beard and goes to eyes. So you can make it work. But you gotta really own it though.
I originally got it for comedy. Like, me and some friends, we were going to do this. We were going to make a comedy band.
Yeah.
But then I found out that all my friends were actual, real, high-level performing
They're
musicians.
Yeah, no, there is no satire.
They were
there.
like, you
legit.
can't actually play the piano. I'm like, no.
So,
But they could, like, all kinds of, each of them could play like 3-4 instruments well. Like,
oh, wow. They are musicians.
yeah, my friend Patco, he's got a single that has over 1 million views on TikTok.
Wow, that's respect. Shout
Yeah.
out Paco.
Yeah,
Paco.
Patco.
Oh, Patco.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
you, my guy. Keep doing your
Yeah,
millions
man,
of
that's
views.
pretty cool. You just had a birthday
Respect.
party recently. Happy birthday, Pat, man.
But you know who just came to mind? Because you're the camera guy. You know everything when it comes to anything with the camera and lighting. Fro knows photos. That's what it's given. Fro knows photos.
Fronos. Who's Fronos?
You've never. Oh man, that's disrespectful,
gosh.
bro. He's like the OG in the game.
I don't know the Fronos.
Every beginning photographer and videographer has probably watched at least one Fronos YouTube video.
I don't think I ever had like a tutorial video on YouTube for like lighting or photography. I think it's all stuff I picked out in the field.
He does great camera reviews, equipment reviews in general.
Oh, he's a review guy.
He's a review guy.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
haven't
yeah.
seen many review guys. I pick up the gear every day, so I review it myself.
Fronos photos. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the lane. He's got competition. So like the thing with him is it's really nice because he goes into depth and detail and like he tells you like the real. I like that about him. He'll tell you about this Canon R5 and everything that it can possibly do. And then you got the Canon R5C come out and he'll tell you if the R5 is illegitimate anymore or if the R5C is still the shit. It's just one of those things where he does everything too, bro. It's not just Canon. It's not just whatever camera's coming out, he gets his hand on it.
See, that's an interesting question because I think I would want to have the IBIS from the sensor on the R5 over the R5C. But if I was doing more video stuff, and like live streaming more, not even live streaming, but like recording, 4K, you want the fan.
Long format. Yeah.
You want the fan.
The overheating is, trust me.
Yeah.
From somebody that's experienced.
Yeah,
The
the
R5
overheating
overheats.
is real on all of the cameras. Once you have an overheat issue, that's the day. Really, you can't really come back from that.
Well, that's
you got to shoot with the fans.
My thing was it's kind of like an ayahuasca trip for me because I was shooting a fashion show because I wanted to get into fashion photography and all of that. And just
So
like
very cool.
everybody else, they always run to shoot fashion shows. Guys, do your own spec work, build your own portfolio. Forget the fashion shows. The fashion shows is great to network with designers, but outside of that, stop shooting fashion shows. It's not unless you just enjoy it. It's not going to make you a fashion photographer or editorial.
You can't pose anyone. They walk
It's a
by,
waste of
and
your
it's the lighting. It's the
time.
lighting.
You're gonna go in there green-eyed and excited. Oh, I'm gonna shoot this fashion show, this and that. And dude, you're gonna get in there, and then when you leave, you're gonna be like, I got all this extra work that I really don't care about.
Okay, so lay it on us. So what should this fashion photographer, someone who's trying to get in it, because you're in it now, you're deep in this world, man.
Well, see, and so
What should you be doing instead of going to that fashion show, or go to the show and just leave your camera behind?
well, go to the show, meet the designers, you want to meet the stylists. Those are your best friends, Make those connections. I'm just saying, and if you genuinely enjoy shooting a fashion show, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy that thinks shooting the fashion show is going to get them into fashion industry. That's a misconception. You're going to be doing a lot of free work and a lot of extra nightless hours for stuff that you really don't care about. Nobody else honestly cares about. If you want to get into editorials, into fashion, and I'm still like at the bottom, I'm still I'm doing well, but I got a long way to go myself. You got to just start doing your own concepts, dude. You got to invest. Everybody wants to get paid. Just start doing your own content, like doing your own campaigns, whatever you want. Like, and don't be afraid to like really niche down, like really like focus on like one avenue. 'Cause I feel like so many shooters just want to shoot everything and then like accept all the bread. It's like the moment I started focusing on just fashion or whatever the case was, like in that realm, fashion, cosmetics, beauty, hair. Like when I started really focusing on just doing that, and like if I did something outside of that scope, you would never know I did it. Like I'm not promoting it. You're not going to see it on any of my pages. It's just a quick check. So like for me, it was when I started really focusing on that, then I started getting other bookings and stuff. But that's when you can start seeing the opportunities and people see your work and they're like, oh, I see the vision. I see what I'm going to get from you, you know? Until then, it's just like you're all over the place and nobody's going to respect that. Trust me. This is coming from the guy that was ready to jump on a whim and move to New York. Like, just moved it. I'm going to just jump into it. And I was like, well, I mean, that's a route, but why not build up your name? Like, why not actually have something to stand on to where people are actually wanting you in New York versus trying to thug it out? You know, I'm trying, there's much more ways to skin a cat, but I'm just saying, like, certain times it's better to arrive with some grease to cook with, you know?
You don't want to end up like one of those guys at Times Square wearing a tablet stuck to their stomach, you know, taking pictures.
Trying to charge you $40.
Like $40. Like, you want a picture with you and your girlfriend?
And the thing is the pictures be so good.
Yeah, I mean, they're using like, decent flashes, you know, like all it is like a good, you know, TTL and a decent full frame camera. They're shooting DSLRs. It's fine.
Yeah, the pictures be looking great. And
dude, like it'd be midnight in Times Square, but like zero trouble getting focus with the DSLR. That's how bright it is.
Yeah, really though. Yeah, seriously. So that's my thing. Is that's my little thing. Is my little rant, if you will, is like.
Oh, I'm sure people want to hear about that. How to like you niche in the fashion industry.
Well, cool. See, that's the thing is everybody wants to get into it, and my biggest philosophy is don't. This might sound crazy because I love making money off of what I love to do, but stop doing it for the money. Like, don't get into it thinking you're going to make money. Like, get into it and, like, create, like, a reputation for yourself. Like, get into it and, like, really put your 10,000 hours, like, grow into what you're trying to be. Like, my thing is like, everybody wants to be a creative director now, right? It's like, why are you in such a rush to be a creative director? Or do you even have a team? Like, who are you leading? Like, what are you creative directing? Like, creative directors work on, like, campaigns and, like, marketing rollouts and stuff, not just a photo shoot that you and your homies did and now you're a creative director. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things where it's like everybody's chasing what they see the top of the echelon doing, and they don't realize what the top of the echelon did to become that, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, you gotta really just do it. And like, the more reps you get, it's like Kobe Bryant. You're not gonna outwork me. Like, it's impossible. The amount of time that I spend on this one thing, you're not gonna get more free throw shots up at me. I'm taking 1,000 shots with my left. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not gonna beat me on the practice court. Because you don't have the time. You just, the capacity, you're not even focused on it like I'm focused on it, you know? So, like, that's the thing is a lot of people don't want to be obsessed with it. Like, bro, how many hours have you put in just learning, like, specs alone, bro? Like, if somebody asks you something, you can instantly give them a whole conversation spiel about your own personal experience with it, you know?
That's hard to say because I don't. Oh, sorry, I meant to hit the table. I don't recall ever studying specs for any camera.
Mm-hmm. Like so, what was your process like? Just doing it, like just your actual reps of doing it, or
I needed to use a camera, so I know which cameras can do the things, and I'm off all the time. Like, if you were to ask me which all the cameras that can shoot 120p, I'd be like, I guess the FX3, the C70, maybe the 6K Blackmagic. I don't know to shoot with that one. The FX6
No
better,
shade, no shade,
fucking FX6 better.
Yeah, the FX6 for sure.
It better, like I tell you that. I don't know what other cameras could shoot 120 frames per second.
And that's the secret I'm trying to keep right now is that you guys are actually running out the FX6. I probably shouldn't have said that on the podcast, but
no, we're not trying to keep it a secret.
I'm trying to keep it a secret for selfish reasons.
Well, you can
price.
if the FX6, if the FX6 doesn't work, you can always shoot with the FX2. We got a couple of those that came in.
Oh, really? So have you get to play with it yet?
Oh yeah.
Pause. But have you?
Yeah. I've played with the FX2. It's not as nice as the FX3. It's got that cool little eye thing, so like that camcorder, like.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes you feel French. It's nice.
Oui.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm excited to check out the new Rokinon lenses. We got that Cine line of Rokinon for Sony, which is really cool because you get those T stops, better breathing for focus. You gotta pull focus yourself, but a T stop is it counts for the light in the room better.
Ooh.
It's more accurate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it will be fun to get do some stuff with that. My first instinct to do when I get a nice, Cine lens is to make it less in focus first. and then be in focus because I'm like, which direction do I need to turn this in again? You know why I do that? Because of fucking Nikon.
Now you got to go back into the background behind that now.
Well, because Nikon has all of their zooms, the way that the zoom and everything locks in, and Nikon goes in counterclockwise is the opposite of all the other camera systems. They're like, ah.
Do you feel like they did it intentionally just to be different, or like?
Oh yeah. You don't make your mount go counterclockwise because you want to be like everyone else.
It was incidental, yeah.
No, that's intentional because you would think your first thought would be to make it go locking clockwise.
What you're used to.
Yeah.
Sigma
does that too. They go in the opposite direction too.
Speaking of Nikon, what's going on with this Nikon and Red collab? When are they going to drop a camera? Like,
the new Reds are Nikons, but here's the thing on that: people are moving from Reds, and you told me this to Sony's. So.
Yeah, FX3 to FX6 market. Yeah. People are selling Reds to go to FX3, FX6 route to get multiple cameras too.
To get them to match, to be able to pull focus.
I know a production company out in New Orleans, K Polo, all my guys, Chris Foster. They sold their Reds to, and what's funny actually? I can say this because they know I'm not lying. When we was having a conversation a little while back, and they were reluctant to get the FX3 at first.
They were. Why?
Yeah, well, when you have an A1 already and you have a Komodo, you don't really care about the little FX3, But believe it or not, now look, 2025, a few years later, they selling their Reds and they're getting FX3s, and they got multiple FX3s. They got, I think, 2 FX30s.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like these guys are really cashing out on Red right now, which is crazy.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean,
nothing wrong with it. It's just
the way the industry goes. Like,
preference, I'm choosing Red over Sony. I'll be honest. I'm choosing Red over Sony. Any ecosystem, like any model.
Why is that?
It's just once you get a Red, you choose a certain level of DP cinematographer, where it's just like. I feel like you work your way up, and it's like you either go Red or you go. Do you say Ari or Ari? Like, what's your? How do you say it? Tomato. Like,
I think it's an Ari because I grew up Jewish.
You're either going to Red or you're going to Ari. Like, it's either one or the other. Like, Sony was never like the cinematographer camera. Like, like if you're really into video work, your goal is to aspire to have like a red, right? Like I never grew up saying I need to have a cinema camera Sony. Like, you know, it's just one of those new things I feel like it's kind of developed. I don't know. Maybe I'm misspeaking. I don't know.
I would like to play with the Red more. I know that's a camera that I haven't had a chance to touch. Like, I've touched some like Z cams. I've touched some Z cams when they came into the shop. Just someone who had them, and they're just like a box. Like, I want to see the Red. I want to see the ecosystem. I want to, play with that a little bit. Yeah, I'm interested in all that stuff. Like getting like real big rigs, like a C300, C200, and like a Teradek. And like go out to a sports field and like
Have at it, yeah.
yeah, be like the NFL camera guy. That'd be cool.
That would be badass. A lot, believe it or not, I didn't realize. I guess it makes sense, but there's a lot of people that aspire to do sports photography. Like
so many, it's very competitive. Yeah.
And see, my thing is being a former athlete. Like, I didn't want to do the typical, let me get into training, let me get into sports and all that. I was trying to get away from it. So now seeing like the 360 moment, it's like, wow, this is. And it's pretty badass. Like, they got some badass sports, like, content creators out there, man. Like, the creativity, that's what really keeps me going. It's like, I love seeing other fire-ass creatives going crazy. And then it sparks my creativity. Like, man.
I've done some of the sports stuff. I did a lot of the boxing photography. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's all over the walls. Yeah, like you see it. Right behind Jeremy. Like,
great shot.
Yeah. And I did that back when I was not getting paid for photography. Now that I do get paid for photography, like I never have the time to. It's not like that. I see the events come and like, oh shit, I know that promoter. I know those fighters.
Yeah.
Like, I could probably get the press badge. And then it's like, ring. Hi, would you like to do this event, Steven? Yeah, $3K, please.
Do you want to shoot this wedding?
$3K, please. Like, I guess I'm not calling the promoter, I'm just...
the boxing's not happening.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you do? Like, you're not going to turn down money.
Yeah, man.
And it's not like the boxing pays you. It's like I could get ringside whenever it's in town, but it's not like, hey, and good news, that comes with $500 too.
Yeah, you got to get the boxers or the promoter directly to be a client, and then maybe.
Yeah, and then maybe, but I could get the credentials, which
is
better than most people. Most people wouldn't be able to get credentials to go to the event, to be ringside, but at least I can get there, But. I don't have the time. I certainly don't have the time to be doing it for free.
Right. And that's one of those things where it's like it's tough because it's always the young, green-eyed, wide-eyed kid that wants to come shoot it, and he'll do it for free, happily. And so it's like in their minds, it's like, do I want to pay for it or do I want to get the free service for it? It's one of those things where it's tough, man. It's tough.
Well, when I was doing it, I was working with a blog. So, like, I had a partner who wrote an article, and I took the photos of the event for the article. Right?
That's pretty badass.
So, we were reporters. We had credentials. We went in. Like, I met Oscar De La Hoya. Like, I met Pacquiao.
I was about to say, you do that long enough, man. You gonna be.
Yeah, I met Freddie Roach. Like, I met.
Keep doing that, bro.
Savannah, man. Like, I met a lot of these top tier people, right? Let's see. Juan Diaz once told us that Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotion saved him from the high-haired man. So that was a pretty cool moment to have. Like, oh dang! Like, if your boxing career is over, maybe find an open mic because that was kind of snappy.
Yeah,
it was snappy.
You see me chuckling. I was chuckling. That was actually a good one.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is like with that thing over there, it's really interesting because. Like perfect example, you got the Jake Paul and the Tank fight coming up. Like, come on, there's certain things with it. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, he's not a boxer as much as he's an entertainer. Jake Paul's more of an entertainer than he is a boxer, which is fine. Boxing, people view boxing because it's entertainment, but they view it as entertainment because of the carnal rage.
Well, that's the crazy thing is now he's I don't know what the proper term is but he's officially a boxer now. Like,
Oh, hold on one moment. I'm just going to fix that static. I think I got it.
yeah, he's officially like Jake Paul is no more like he's ranked. Like he's a boxer now. Like,
It's not hard to be ranked.
well, I'm just saying like he's a professional boxer now. So it's like
Okay, fine. That's fine.
he does the gimmick fight still. Like come on, bro. You're fighting somebody. How many classes below you? It's like, you know.
I mean, if you can make the fight, and they want to make the fight, and they want to promote themselves,
I bet
who's
he
really
worked
losing?
his ass off to be that under 200. Like he worked his ass off.
It's super hard to cut.
199.
It's
I don't
mostly
know, he was
dehydrating
busting
yourself.
his ass.
It's mostly dehydrating yourself and hoping that you can,
Dehydration.
and hoping you can rehydrate in time before the fight.
Dehydrate yourself close
Mm-hmm.
to passing out to rehydrate just before pushing yourself to pass out.
Yeah, you just have to hope that adrenaline will carry over.
Yeah, I know that.
Because once you get that adrenaline in you, like even if your body's about to shut down, the adrenaline wakes everything up. Like you can go again.
full go. But that next day, I bet it's terrible.
The next day, like you're on
week.
death's door, man.
You're not moving. Oh man,
So the next day for certain, like
sleeping all day. They probably don't move. I know their bodies are.
I don't know if you can sleep. If you find anything comfortable sleeping, like I don't know what a boxer goes through the day after a prize
Like
fight.
a car accident. Repeated car accident.
It's probably worse than a car accident.
Think about being in repeated car accidents in one night. Like,
Damn, yeah.
dude, the next day, they probably don't even touch their phones. Like, they probably don't even eat. They probably just wake up. The fight ends around, 1 in the morning? They probably will go party after. So the adrenaline's still going. They're probably getting home around 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. They're not getting up until at least 11 o'clock that night. If they move. I don't even see them moving. They might not get up to the next day.
You know they're probably given some kind of painkiller.
Oh, I know what the painkiller is. Ayahuasca.
You're off in another dimension thinking of
Hey,
strategies
look.
for the next fight, man.
Look. That's why you don't see them because they're on ayahuasca. They're recovering from
Ayahuasca.
however you say it.
They're out of this universe, man. They're in a different realm completely. Man, I doubt you could trip balls right after a fight. Like, dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, can you imagine just being that beat up and then being like,
Physically, your body is hurting to move.
not just your body, your brain. Most of
You're
boxing
tired
is,
mentally,
most
yeah.
of boxing is like,
Mental.
shaking the other opponent's brain in their skull to the point where they're causing some kind of knockout condition. That's all from like shaking up the pickle jar, bro.
Yeah, it's shaking the pickle jar.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens inside their skulls, man. That's why they
wild.
can't write their names in old age. It's just that CTE, man. That's
I
just
got
real.
too comfortable in my class, my cup empty, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Do you
do
want to
that.
fix that?
Yeah, let's fix it.
All
Well,
right.
let's keep it. We can keep it going.
All right, yeah. Let's roll on
We can
through.
keep
We
it going.
can roll on
Keep it
through.
going. It's 10:20. We can keep it going. Let's go.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
smoke something later, though. We'll smoke.
Yeah. We'll definitely do that. We'll have to, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever cover any sports, or did you go right into that fashion photography?
So, I spent a period doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Trying to find my stride. That's when we first met. I was still finding my stride, just trying different things, dabbling. I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to get there. And then it was like a period to where it was like I started having to like study those people that was in it, like pick up on like what made sense to do. And that's why I was able to get that advice because it was like I'm over here shooting fashion shows, trying to get into fashion photography and everything.
You're
And
not
it's
getting,
like,
trying to get into. You're into it, man. You're the whole way in. You get the mood boards. The photos are amazing.
I appreciate it.
You have
Thank
the
you.
clients now.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing is like when you start, it's like even like with all that, I'm really appreciate it. but I still got so much more to go. And see, my thing is like when you get into it, you start seeing the levels of it. You know, it's like
Yes, there are tears.
Yeah, there's tears. Dude.
There are tears.
There's tears in this shit. And then the thing about it is like once you start swimming, it's like a triathlon. It's like you don't stop. It's like, okay, you might think you got to this echelon just off of the swimming, but now you got to go bike too.
Did I tell you a fashion company reached out to me about live event painting?
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, can you give me a little bit more details? Like, what do you want painted live? And they're like, we have a really hip office downtown with a nice skyline of downtown. I'm like, okay, so do you want like the skyline? Like, I'm like, maybe that's a good idea. I'm like, okay, but
they want you to do it.
Absolutely, but like, do you want like an 18 by 24 inch painting, or do you want like a 2 by 3 foot painting?
They don't even know.
Like my smallest painting starts at 18 by 24 inches for $2,000. Just like wonderful. I'm like,
what do you want?
Like, have you been to my website? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, if you like, we could do another consultation. Like, you can
figure out, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'll do a consultation through your website. Then I'm like, okay. You know, you call me back too. Never heard back.
Oh.
I don't know what that was about, but it was cool.
It
was cool.
They was ready. Sometimes you gotta just tell them this is what we're gonna do, and they'll say, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so the next person, I'll be like, all right, so you just booked me. Congratulations.
Yeah, no. Because sometimes you're the expert, they're not. They just know what they want, but they don't know what they want. They just know what they want. So it's like
I'm always taken by surprise. Like, are you pranking me? Like, do you can you give me some more information? Like,
they don't have it. They don't know it. They just know they want it. And when can they get it?
Immediately, sir.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's yeah. That was a good opportunity right there. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you got to deal with that to be able to like, all right, you know, next time I'm gonna just grab this bull by the horn and steer it myself, because the way you guys are moving, I don't want to move how you move, because it's like now we're both in an impasse. You know, it's like you called me, you want to do this, so this is what we're gonna do. And then if you want me to scale it back, you gotta tell me to scale it back. You know. So, yeah.
I get caught by surprise, and I feel like sometimes
we all do.
I don't know what to do. I'm like,
Yep.
You don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
neither of us know.
I've been there plenty of times, and sometimes you can tell if I really don't want it. I'll be like, I don't know either, you know.
I was kind of leaning that way. I kind of lost my enthusiasm.
I was wondering. I was like, you probably really, really didn't want it. But sometimes,
I kind of lost my enthusiasm when she couldn't answer a single question.
Basic questions that they should be able to answer. Sometimes that's a red flag. You should be able to see it. No,
that's, like, do you have a budget? Do you know what size painting? Do you know what the content wants to be? Like, have you looked at my art before? Do you know that I only do watercolor?
What is it? Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, man, because there's been some gigs. Ooh, I just recently dealt with one.
What happened at this last gig?
It was just a client that was not the type of client you want, you know. It was just the worst experience, you know, as a service provider for these people. And see, my thing is like, I've never met people so negative. And see, the thing was, it wasn't even like they was negative about the quality of work they got. There was negative that they come up with stuff afterwards and don't have it. And I'm like, that's a special kind of person to show them, like you said, I do the mood board. So that's phase A. I sent you a mood board so you know what you're getting. And then I also sent you a shot list to show you the shots we're literally recreating. And then for you to wait to after the shoot, when I'm sharing the gallery with you to make your selections, to start asking for things you know good and well we didn't shoot, and to be so negative about not having that, and that you paid for that. And it's like, no, man, that's the part you got misconstrued. You've had multiple opportunities to say you want X, Y, Z, Or
You approved the mood board. You approved the shot list.
that's what I'm saying. What do you think the purpose of the mood board and shot list was? Like that
So that you could be on board, so you could tell me that this isn't what I want.
Yeah, like it wasn't for
Or
play
this is
play.
exactly what I want. Or I had no
Yeah.
direction. Let's try this direction.
Exactly. You know, and that's one of those things where it was like, I already didn't want to be doing it. You know, it's like, excuse me, for this particular client, they already were requesting like discounts and stuff, you know?
It's always the discount people who want the extra.
discounts, dude, and it's like
The hardest weddings I have ever photographed were the ones where I gave them a break. Where they were like, that's too expensive, I can't do that. And I'm like, all right, I could shoot for this number instead.
well, it's like, look, go
And
ahead. I'm
it's
gonna
just never
take a
good.
little bit off of here. You go ahead and do your afterpay. There's an afterpay option right here. Just click that, and then it's like, yo, you forgot that you just got the discounted rate. Like you're losing something if you're getting the discounted rate. It's like people don't realize, like, if you pay less, you get less.
If you pay less, I don't bring an assistant because I don't have money to pay the assistant.
This lady had the nerve to say, "Oh, you wasn't shooting everything, or you sat down on the shot, ma'am. It's called stability. What I was doing was, you asked for shots that you originally removed from your budget. So I was already like, all right, I'll be honest. Sometimes I can be too nice of a guy.
You are the nicest person ever.
I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm keep it real. When I tell y'all the story, I'm like, okay, yeah, bro, you was being too nice. If somebody asks for a 3-hour production and it starts at 5 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, what's happening?
You should be clocking out.
I'm done for the night. Yo, if your event starts an hour later, that's not my problem. You paid for 5 to 8. You didn't pay for me to get there at 5 and wait till 6 to start shooting. No. Your time is running. So they had some stuff going on. And you know what I said? You know what? You already said you wanted to reduce your budget down to 3 hours. You already said you wanted to reduce the videography camera, which comes with the videography setup, like stabilization, tripods, mics. You know, it's like certain things where it's like, okay, if you want to record audio, that's not basic videography, right? You got to discuss what you do and don't want. Not one time she even asked for talking head. Like, she didn't ask one time to be able to say, hey, I want to be able to record and have all these audio. You know, it's like people get creative the day of or right then and there after you've already had a consultation with them. This was that client, bro. And so let me tell you, it's about 8:30. And I'm like, all right, yo, look, I'm going to get these quick shots of the mother-daughter dance, and I'm going to dip. Bro, I get in my car. It's like 9:20. Oh,
Damn.
it's not over. It's just we had a wardrobe change.
Like,
Wait, what? You talking about come back in there again? Oh, no.
oh yeah. I remember one time I
Bro.
did something similar where like someone paid me for a birthday party and it was like 6 to 8, right?
Yeah.
And then I said to them, like specifically in the contract, like, here's the contract, it's,
Exactly.
it's this amount of money, and if you need more time, in the contract stipulates how to deal with that too. So
Yes, sir.
if you would like to have an extra hour, it's an extra
amount. Yeah.
which is like, a 1.5 times like the rate of the whole event.
Exactly, yeah.
But you said originally you didn't need that time. So if you accidentally miss something and you absolutely need it, like you could get
pay
it for
for it.
1.5 times the the rate of the event. And I had it specifically in the contract as like,
Yep.
anything into the next hour is considered the hour. So if like you only need an extra 15 minutes, you're paying for the whole hour.
That's the next hour.
I argued
friend.
with this dude in his driveway for 15 minutes about what into the next hour means. And I said just that.
They'll
You're
do
paying
it.
for the whole hour.
They'll do
So
it.
like, yeah. So like I said fine. And I went home. And then like I called him up the next day, and I was like, I got all of your photos ready. And then like here's a preview of the photos that were into the next hour. And if you like, you can buy those for that rate. He was like, wait, you agreed to give it to me. And I said, no. I said, fine. I'm done arguing with you. And I drove home. Yeah.
I'm ready to leave.
I still own these copyrights. If you would like these photos of Into the Next Hour, which was stipulated in our contract, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yep.
And he did.
Ooh.
Yeah, begrudgingly. And then he made it, the worst part about it was he made it like it was such a not big deal to pay the extra money too. And you knew, he was like, I'm a software engineer, like here you go, it's not a big deal. Like thanks for the photos. Oh wow, these are amazing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
so after all of this, she could have just been already paid. See, this lady right here, she wasn't. She wanted to make a point, bro. She was like, I'm not paying the overtime, and you're going to give me the footage.
Oh my god!
When I heard that, I was like, oh, so you're not paying the overtime? You're already like, so this is the problem, bro. We did the editorial shoot, and then she wanted to pay for a package upgrade to do photo and video, but then she wanted to reduce the package price to what was in her budget. So it was one of those things where it was like, I'm kind of pot committed now. I already had it to where I could pay somebody else to do it. Now you're forcing me to do it and to reduce equipment. Oh yeah, I'm ready to get done. So after the editorial shoot, it was the worst, bro. I told you, she wanted to recreate stuff in her head and say, I deserve this, I deserve that. Where are these shots? I'm like, man, what are you talking about? You have a shot list. Like, what are we talking? The event, bro. If you thought the editorial session was nails on chalkboard, after the event, bro, I already told you, like, you had me for 3 hours. We're going into 9 o'clock. And then you're calling me to come back in there for a 10 o'clock hour. And then you're going to have her to tell me you're not paying the overtime fee?
What do you think she was thinking when she said that to you?
I'm going to tell you what she justified. She said, well, it wasn't our fault that certain circumstances caused us to start later than what we expected for today. We didn't start later today, so you didn't start later today. I was like, what?
No, ma'am. I arrived here on time. That's when it starts.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, like you didn't say 6. You pay me for the time.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, you're probably there earlier so you could get ready to go at 5.
And see, the thing is,
you're not billing her for that time.
They didn't even start at 6 o'clock, bro. Like, 6 o'clock, people started arriving that were supposed to be there, but then they disappeared upstairs to get dressed and do more makeup and stuff. They didn't get started until like 7:30.
Sounds like a taping of a live podcast.
Dude, like, it was horrible. I was like, wow, this is what we're doing. And so, look, I made sure from the time I got there, I was getting your shots. People saw me working from the time I got there. And then when I dipped, I told you, I said, hey, I got my stuff. I'm going. And then the husband, he was looking at me like, but he said, okay, I could tell. The way he was,
he knew that he was in for it. He needed to lock this down.
No, he was like, oh, you don't know.
You're not done yet. She's not done with you.
But, yeah, exactly.
You're done, but she's not done with you. I've been married to her. I know. She's not going to let you go.
I'm going home to this. So he was cool. Like, look, he could at least give me a heads up. Hey, bro.
He's not allowed to.
Going. I'm in my car, bro. The good person in me answered the phone. You know how you get that phone call and it's like, I already know what this is.
I didn't pick up that call today, but yes.
Dude, I should not have answered the phone, dude. I answered the phone. She gives me this whole drawn out, we're all waiting on you. It was just a wardrobe change. We're about to do the mother-daughter and father-daughter or whatever. And I'm like, look, yo, you said 3 hours. Well, just do this for me. We'll take care of you.
It sounds like a wedding now. Was it that?
It was a quinceañera, bro.
Oh, it was a quinceañera? Oh, if you went overtime on a quince, every quince that I have photographed, I've been straight about the amount of time. You get that time, when that time's over, the contract stipulates what the extra time is.
Exactly.
So, like, you agree to the contract, like, I mean, like, you can't force anyone, really. Like, contracts in Texas, I was like, man. But I mean, like, you at least, like, decided on that. So, like, okay, so you don't want to do the extra, pay for the extra time. Like, maybe I give you, like, 10 minutes because it's a memorable moment, but certainly not an extra
And
hour.
that's why I was like, see, that's the thing. I was being too nice.
You're being too nice,
I'm
yeah.
gonna just get this and dip.
Yeah.
Well, just this was something that it goes on, bro. It goes on. It goes on for an hour.
So much.
And so, like, this was my thing, dude. It was like, after that experience and then talking to her, I'm like, okay, I already experienced this with the editorial session. Now you're doing this again.
And something more personal, and Keynes, you should have just been generous.
Well, my thing is like, she requested the rates to be reduced, right? So it's like, all right, I'll just work with you. I'll take this quick break.
You know, a repeat customer is worth reducing rates for.
Well, it was just, it's not even like I needed it, but it was like I wanted it. It's like, you know how you get greedy. It's like, I'm gonna take this quick lick, bro. It's a quick lick, bro. For what you're paying, what you're getting, I can make something shake. So that's what I did. But see, the issue was when she reduced the rate, she still expected to get the premium service offering.
Right, yeah.
She was thinking in her head, she gonna get all of this elaborate stuff that she would have been getting if she would never reduce the rate. I'm like, nah, that's gone. That's gone now. And then she wanted to argue me down on that. No, it can't be gone. Whoa, that's just how it works, man. If you
gotta pay me for my service.
If you pay less, you get less. You know, it's one of those things. And my thing is with her, you tell them something. Like I over communicated, bro. I over communicated, and I was like letting them know, like probably TMI, like yo, this, and this is like whoop doop de woo, and she still had the nerve in the end to be like, I'm not paying the overtime. I'm like, look, man, until you pay the overtime, you're not getting any of this footage. And I left it at that.
Oh yeah, that's what works. That's what works.
And then you know what I did? I blocked her.
You blocked her? Wow.
Yeah.
She pay you and get her images?
Oh, she got what she paid for.
Okay.
And then I got blocked. She got blocked. The video, she'll probably never get that though.
She didn't pay for the videos. It sounds like
the video. She'll never see that. Yeah, she probably won't never see that, bro.
I mean, she should just get a relative to contact you and pay for it at this point.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know where the footage is anymore.
It's ouch.
I mean, I could probably try to go scrounge up some stuff, but I'm good, bro. Certain people, it's just like you'll learn today, like not with this guy. Like, no, thank you. And the thing about it is sometimes I feel bad, but then I have to remind myself how nice I was being. You know?
Yeah, you did everything you could, man.
Bro, it was terrible, dude. So all you guys out there, think about that. I just told y'all, when you niche down, you got to say no to certain things. But if you do those certain things, I would never promote that I'm doing them. Well, look, this is one of the situations to where when you get outside of your niche and I'm picking up a quick quinceañera because it's a quick lick. Hey, be prepared for that stress that comes with it because, man, it's always a headache. Like, with your wedding clients, like, dude, man.
I've been pretty fortunate. I've had like two wedding clients out of like
too many.
I mean, I don't feel that way because it was 2 out of like hundreds.
Okay.
So, like, did those weddings really suck? Not so much at the time. They sucked afterwards. They sucked like when, the bride was like, I edited your image and I don't like it. I'm like, don't do that. Like,
I just recently experienced a model, a fashion, like a girl that says she models. So I'm like, I'm holding you to fashion model standards. She took my pictures, bro. She said she doesn't like her toes. Her natural toes. I don't like my toes. I edited them, and then she sent them back to me. So she didn't just slap me in the face. Then she showed me what she did, and when I saw it, bro, why is it when people feel like they're making their pictures better with their own edits, they're in fact doing the exact opposite? When I mean her feet did not look natural, like her feet looked like they was like a platypus foot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that was probably the upgrade for her. That was probably what made her feel like I look like me finally. I don't look like that fucking loser that Jeremy made me look with my natural toes. And
I want to look like a platypus foot.
I don't know, man.
So I'm gonna have my foot look like a long block with lines in it.
Yeah, like this one particular bride, she was like, I did portraits, but I did also lots of landscapies, and like she had like her, her zoom ins and the face shots, but anything that was a landscape shot that was wide and it had like the whole scene in it, she wanted to crop in. I was like, ma'am, just post the already cropped in ones, or let me know and I'll crop in for you, because like Canva is not doing what you need to do, because like I got the CRW file, and I'm not sharing that.
You don't.
Yeah, of course I would never do that.
And they don't. See, my thing is at that point, as long as I got my money, don't even tag me in it. Like, if you're doing all of that, I don't even want people to even associate with that my work anymore. It's like, just pay me
I
my
tell
money.
clients that they're allowed to edit it if they want. It's their images. Like, I don't care. I got paid. But you cannot post them with my name attached. And if you do post them, you have to post the original first, and then all of the others afterwards.
That's nice. That's very generous of you. Because for me, it's just like, once you done touched anything, I don't even...
Like, especially for brides, because it's their memories. It's like, okay, so like you want to see your daughter like, look like she's wearing lipstick, so you edited her mouth to like look like. I don't care.
Fuck your memories and fuck your opinion. You paid me because you like my opinion.
I mean, if you want to mess with it because you find it's fun, I don't care, man. Like, you can play, whatever. Go play.
No, you can play and keep it on your phone.
Well, that's for you. It's on your phone.
Don't share it to the public. Once we come to public, it's back into my ball court. I don't want the public looking at that and saying this is what he did.
Well, technically, once you post it, like, and you don't post it in a version I like, that's copyright infringement.
It very much so is.
So like, if you want to take all of those photos and like, say, turn them all into sepia tone, from like my colored to sepia tone, and you're going to print it at Walgreens, and this is going on your mantle, why should I care?
There you go.
Why should I care?
It's in your house. It was in the four corners.
Like, but if you're like trying to do something with it online, then it gets a little bit tricky, because I'm trying to like, get other clients, etc.
See, my thing is this is how I look at it. It's like, cool, whatever. Oh, if they don't tag you, nobody knows. Every person at that event remembers exactly who you are, and you can agree with me. Anybody that does events or anything in that spectrum, they know when they do an event, they're expected to walk away with more clients after that event. So if the bride and groom are posting doctored pictures that aren't yours, and the people that associated remembered you shooting that event and sees that's what they're going to associate to be your work, So it's like, no, don't even touch them. Like, if you're going to touch them, print them and leave them in the house. If you're putting them on anything public, you paid me for a reason,
Maybe. I feel like the people there don't know enough about photography to know what's good or not good. They know how I made them feel. So if they want to book me based on how I presented myself at the event, they're going to book me, so.
See, that's the thing is like, that's only so strong. Especially if they have options. Like, say they liked you and they hit it off, and then they go see your work, they be like, oh, I liked them. That's what I'm thinking about. It's like, they could like you personally, and then afterwards see your work, and then have second thoughts on it. If they're like, would I do that for my stuff?
I hope they're doing that with me when it comes to my art, especially with my paintings. Like, everything is so stylistic. Like, I really do not want you to pay me to paint something for you, and you do not like watercolors, and you do not like the way I make lines. Like, that's awful.
Why did you call me? Like,
That's awful. Like, for photography, you know, like, I know I'm the Shazam. Like, no one's out shooting me.
you're a badass shooter, bro.
Yeah.
For real. You really are.
I know, like, especially if people, like, I feel less confident for models and posing because I probably have less to pull on. But real people, the people who work at Walgreens, the people who work at the butcher shop, those people,
The everyday
I
man.
make them look good. Like, I know how to make those people look really good. You know, that's
No,
that's
like
where my
I can
schooling is.
definitely back that up. That your work be fire. It don't matter what you do. Like your work be good, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
And then it's like I like when you to give me the backstory of what you was dealing with. Like it could be limited budget, it could be limited resources. I like the backstory to see like how you got to the final result of the quality image you're sharing. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is it's like you don't always have to have like the top of the line brand new thing. Like, and that's one thing I can definitely say you've taught me a lot. Like, bro,
I don't think people want that anymore. The
You
most
throw
asked
me-
for cameras from 2018.
Yeah, you throw me so much stuff, I'll be like, whoa, I'll be blown off when I see this R6, R7 photo. Like, crazy work. Like, you know, it's like, really, it really
thanks,
comes
man.
down to, like, just the know-how. You know what I'm saying?
I do have like a lot of working foundation of photography and lighting and setups like that. And it's all from just working in the field or working in like
Yeah.
these giant portrait companies. And now that I'm, you know, doing it on my own, like I have all this
10,000
years
hours.
of experience, like,
Yep.
and like these companies, they hate me. They absolutely hate me. They're like, why don't you work for us? Like, we wanted to pay you 15 cents.
No, literally, and that's the conversation is like, oh, okay, I got consistent pay. Wait, huh? How much for the consistent pay? No, I think I'll keep the inconsistent pay. You know?
I've worked for some companies where they were like, we showed you how to set up a light and, you know, how bright to make the light. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't teach me about composition, or like, you taught me like how to get going. But then I saw all of that and I
I still
evolved
leveled
it,
up.
you
Yeah,
know?
I
And
still
you
leveled
want
up.
me to never work again because I started with you.
Nah.
Like, literally, like, no, never again. Like, I showed you how to do that. Like, you showed me how to turn it on. I showed you how to
Yeah.
fire it.
Yeah, it's like there's so many people out there that just take themselves so much more seriously than necessary, and I just be like, I'll let you be full of yourself by yourself. So it's one of those things where it's like personalities. Certain personalities you don't even want to deal with when it comes to like business. It's like, you know what? I think I'll pass.
The corporate mentality. Yeah, that's that
Yeah.
personality. Like, well, we're sorry when you feel that way, but it's our policy. And that even though that whatever you're saying is morally justified, we
Fuck your morals.
have lines on a screen that must be read now.
Right. It's wild to me, man. So yeah. But yeah, man, that's just the life of a creative, I guess. That's what we
Yeah,
signed
it's
up
like,
for.
you know, like trying to get that balance between finding full-time work, finding decent part-time work, finding your own, you know, entrepreneurial work, and keeping it all together. Like, hopefully one day it's
Right.
just me and I'm not relying on anyone else, but like, ooh,
It's a road.
like, yeah.
It's a road and a hill you gotta climb. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's bigger than I thought.
It's bigger than I thought.
It's bigger than what I remember.
That's how you bring it to full circle
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it's bigger than what I remember. Well, thanks for tuning in. Anyone who is still listening, man. And Jeremy, man, tell people this time how they can find you and give you a. I'm gonna try to put your name. What's your handle on socials?
It's Jeremy Ryan, but there's too many Jeremy Ryans out there, and I don't like that. So it's J3, and then I fell in love with the J3.
So spell that for me.
J3 REMYRYAN. Jeremy.
Oh,
Ryan.
so Jeremy with the 3.
Yeah, J3. So
Ryan. Okay.
it kind of just grew on me to where it's like, honestly, I like this way better than the other way. So it's kind of turned into like a branding thing now at this point. It's kind of cool. I like it. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like Jeremy Ryan too.
Thank
So
you.
you pull up on the phone.
Thank you. You know, it's crazy because I was making some business calls and somebody called me by my actual last name. And I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Where'd you get that from? They're like, it popped up. I'm like,
From where?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do something about that. I'm gonna go look at my phone contact card and see what's up with that.
Yeah. No, I'm almost there, my guy. I just got to get a nice font size. I don't know how to fucking do that yet.
Let's go. I ain't mad at that.
Oh, yeah, that's not so bad.
I know we got something waiting on this.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put that right there. Yeah. Everyone at home, that's it. That's that Jeremy Ryan, man. Go follow him. Thanks for being on, man. I really appreciate you.
I'm sure it won't be the last time, man.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be a recurring guest forever, bro. You're so much fun to hang out with.
Yeah, man. The conversations, bro. We just go with it, too.
Yeah.
No script. Y'all, this is no script. No script, no liquor.
Well, plenty of liquor. No more liquor.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
Well, thanks, guys.
Deuce.
Peace.
Yeah, it's